and it's been played for a long time. It's a good map overall, I think.
Yeah, it's a pretty solid map. The only thing is, Johnny will not be liking it all that much because to get a third on this one is a little bit more difficult. There's two different options. I mean, because Zerg like to get that very fast third against Protoss. Now, Johnny is spawning over in the top right-hand corner here. He is the pink Zerg. He is representing Team Infused, sponsored by TT Sports, and also sponsored by TT Sports is TT WhiteRA, who is spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. He is the red Protoss player. But going back to what I was saying about the getting the third base up, see, look at Johnny's position over here. He can expand to the natural as a second, and then his third over by these rocks here. He'll either have to be by the rocks and then destroy the destructible rocks and then use that third as a macro hatch later on, or he'll have to go over all the way over here to this 12 o'clock position as his third, which is so far out the way, which makes it a little bit easier for WhiteRA to kind of abuse that. So that's the problem of this map in ZVP.
Yeah, I mean, some servers say, you know, oh yeah, it's the huge maps are great, you know, we want big maps in order to be able to really macro up, but I mean, just like you're saying, it doesn't matter if it's hard to take the third base, it's a tricky map for Zerg to play. And yeah, WhiteRA is this time electing to go for Forge before the fast expand, before the Nexus, I mean, and yeah, a little bit safer. What do you think made WhiteRA choose to go for the Forge on this map and not on Shakura's? I mean, do you think it's just, you know, yeah, do you think there's actually any reason behind this?
For what exactly? For going Forge first?
Yeah, because on Nexus he went for on Shakura's he went for Nexus before Forge. This time he goes for.
And I think he goes Forge first because it's a little bit safer. I don't think he knows all too much about Johnny and Johnny's playstyle and you know things like you know very early pools and whatnot, trying to do aggression maybe. You know maybe it's just you know WhiteRA's builds. You know he's just got it down to a T. But we'll see. We do have this probe for WhiteRA making his way into the main. And he is going to have a little look around. He's not going to see all that much. He just knows where Johnny is at. He knows that he went pool first into hatch, so he can't kind of abuse that with any kind of pylon and cannon play. So we'll see what WhiteRA follows us up with.
Yeah, and yeah, last time, like you said, he played so special, and he really used a special strategy in the last game. And I'm excited to see if he chooses to go for something like this as well. Isn't the gateway very late? Or no? Here it comes. I thought this was pretty late, but no, maybe it wasn't.
No, it's pretty normal timing. The cannon going up first. Again, just a little bit safe. He's made a couple of lings out right now, Johnny. Don't know about, has good overall placement, and he's trying to catch this probe with these lings, but the probe just very sneakily getting away there, and I wonder if he's going to place a pylon around here, and I very much expect that he will.
Yeah, definitely. That would be very sneaky of him to do, and you know, but with the pylon, he really needs to, you know, do you think he might go for some type of really aggressive play if he plays just, you know, if he places a pylon there, would that indicate some type of very aggressive play? But oh, look at this. WhiteRA, it's not sneaky enough. The Zerglings have found the probe, and the probe goes down, no problem. And yeah, whatever plans WhiteRA had, they are shut down right now.
Yeah, Johnny's going to feel a little bit safer about that. You know, he does have both Xel'Naga towers in good positions as well, so he'll be able to see if any probe goes past, trying to place any kind of pylon down. The only place he wouldn't be able to scout really would be if the probe goes all the way around the bottom, which he right doesn't say that he is, and then goes to the top left-hand corner and tries to place down like a pylon on the high ground. But no, actually, this probe is just going to go in the sight of the Xel'Naga towers, which is a little bit weird.
Huh. Yeah, oh, and actually, JonnyREcco, sorry, I thought he maybe moved away from the Xel'Naga tower before the probe came, but no.
I see that.
Yeah, WhiteRA really wanted to get this pylon up, but it's really hard when JonnyREcco has this good control of the map. I mean, oh, actually, WhiteRA chooses to see if there's any third base being placed down there. No, there's not. JonnyREcco obviously has his, you know, he really wants to take this third base a lot closer to his main, and yeah, this probe is. Oh, actually, he's gonna get away. Oh no, here is the queen. But yeah, WhiteRA, what's he up to? I mean, he continues to make Zeros right now. No gas is taken at the natural expansion for WhiteRA as of yet, and yeah, I mean, right now, I mean, it's all I mean, I'm thinking in a minute or so we will know exactly what's going on, but right now it's kind of open, and here we go. 3 more gateways actually for WhiteRA, and
Yeah,
that is being put in as well.
yeah, he's getting that +1 upgrade as well. So he's trying to look to. He keeps sending probes up there because he wants to put down a pylon. He really wants to get a forward pylon down. But Johnny's just on top of that, not allowing it to happen. WhiteRA is cranking out a couple of zealots right now. They will have that +1 and +1 zealots. Earlier on in the game do a significant amount of damage. He's only going up to 4 gates though, so it's not like any kind of crazy all-in as yet. I stress yet. It could be. He is going up to 4 gases, and 2 stargates thrown down immediately. That's what the gases are for. Yeah, it would be a little strange going up to 4 gases if you're doing a heavy gateway attack, like kind of a 7 gate or something like that. But no, that's not what he's doing. He is going for a kind of a zealot pressure into Stargate play, which is a little interesting. I want to kind of see how he makes this work.
I think JonnyREcco saw the Stargates, by the way.
Oh, he did?
Look at his vision. Yeah, if he was paying attention, he should be able to see that Stargates coming up, and that's a very, very good situation for JonnyREcco in that case. But yeah, this is a pretty dangerous push right now from WhiteRA. He has his probe with him right now, and there comes finally the pylon comes up. He has been wanting to get that one up for so long, but actually, hang on, it might be so that he has to close it, and JonnyREcco once again refuses to let WhiteRA put up that pylon, and here we go. So many roaches out right now for Rico. He is chasing away these sellers like they were nothing, and whatever plans WhiteRA had to do any aggressive play, they're shut down very, very early.
Yeah, Johnny's just on top of everything. He's playing so smart right now. You know, he just has so much vision of everything. He's had these watchtowers from the get-go. He's got good overlord placements, and he just knows where WhiteRA is going to be placing these pylons. He just has a very good game sense. There's 2 or 3 times now he's seen where the probe is, taken it out, and also forced to cancel on the pylon itself. Johnny is now, he's up to 3 base. And this is what we were talking about before, Johnny is getting that quick infestation pit. He's not trying to max out on roach tech. He is going to go for that higher tech unit, and I think it's kind of necessary, seeing that this Void Ray is out. He's going to need to get them fungals off. He's going to need to get them anti-air up and ready. Now, he is making more spore crawlers. This queen might go down, though, but he is actually pulling the back a little bit, so we'll save that.
Yeah, very nice there by JonnyREcco, not losing anything right now, and 3 Void Rays, 4 Void Rays actually, and even more being produced. So once again, WhiteRA is playing very, very air heavy. He's very, very focused on getting the air up, and JonnyREcco, he has to react appropriately here, because if he underestimates the amount of air that WhiteRA is doing, he might be overrun. WhiteRA is continuing to, look at that micro, very, very solid and nice micro from WhiteRA there, and only 2 queens. It's not going to be enough. One goes down, the other ones has to go back, and here comes 3 more, and I think this is a little bit too much for WhiteRA. He moves away there, but yeah, very, very nice harass from WhiteRA at the moment.
Yep, and more Void Rays are being sent across, so WhiteRA is wanting to be super aggressive with this, and behind this, he's hoping to kind of force Hydralisk from this, and behind it, he wants to make Colossus. As we see, there goes the robotics bay, but Johnny isn't falling for it. He hasn't put down a Hydralisk den. He's not wanting to deal with this via Hydralisk. He just wants to deal with it with investors, which, of course, also do get kind of owned by Colossus, I want to say. But, he's not going to force Johnny into that into the Hydra switch, so Johnny still does have a little bit of control over this game.
Yeah. Wow, WhiteRA is doing so much damage, and now he has come up to that kind of crucial amount of Void Rays that makes it so hard for a circler, and here we go. There's fungal out, so good fungal on all these Void Rays, and 1 more, and these Void Rays are gonna go down. They were clumped up, and now WhiteRA pays the price. Wow, this is so good for JonnyREcco. He kills all these Void Rays, and WhiteRA's air dominance is over.
Yeah.
He actually gets we won though. So.
Well, I don't think that's any consolation, seeing that he just lost like 6 Void Rays. But he wasn't gonna. I mean, he was gonna keep them in his army. Wow, he's got 2 Twilight Councils. Now that's a little interesting. He's made
Yeah.
that has to be a mistake.
It has, right?
Yeah, it has to be. Unless he gets charged like now, that has to be a mistake. And this overseer is going to go over there, and I think he's going to see 2 Twilight Councils, and he's going to be, what are you doing, WhiteRA? Like, WhiteRA's gone a little bit senile, man. He's making 2 Twilight Councils. Like, I'm not too sure why he's doing this, man. I'm pretty confused right now. I don't know what else to tell you. But Johnny does have a good amount of infestors out now. That's going to be really important for him, really crucial. Keeping this infestor count up as high as possible, get them the energy going. He is making a spire because he knows that Colossus are on the way. And also he's getting a hive behind this, so